So yesterday, as I was walking out of my door to go get something to eat, a box showed up from FedEx. Inside of it, the Metal Storm Collector's Edition from Retrobit Gaming. This isn't the first time they've actually released a Collector's Edition. They've also done R-Type, Super R-Type, R-Type 3 as well, and then the Holy Diver, for the first time released in North America, English translation, and a lot of other really good stuff, packed inside of these. I actually, did videos when these initially were launched, so if you want, you can check those out to see what was inside of them. But this one is definitely a completely different package. They went a little bit all out with this one, as opposed to where those came with a pin. This came with something a little bit more special. So, for the first time ever, the Japanese version of Metal Storm is released in America, translated fully in English. Now, there is a difference. There's a couple of difficulty options included, as well as a palette swap for the M308, the thing that the robot you play as in the game. And there's a bunch of cutscenes as well that are included with the Japanese version that I guess the English version of the game didn't get. So that's why if you check like price charting and stuff, the Japanese version goes for significantly more. It's not, it usually isn't like that for most games that got dual release in both regions. Anyway, we're gonna pop this open, take a look inside. As you see, it comes with a nice little sleeve here. It's kind of nice, honestly. I really like the art on this stupid camera. It's a viewfinder. And then this box is definitely a lot different. They went all out. It's not like the other boxes for the collector's editions where they were just kind of black with. Actually, this looks like an ammo box. It's really nice. It's not embossed or anything, but I mean, it's still really cool looking. I think it definitely resembles an ammo crate. Little Metal Storm figure on the back. Slips off. It really is a nice package, I'm not gonna lie. Comes with a black sleeve to protect everything. I'm gonna put stuff down here just to keep the table clean. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. Right when you first pop it, you see the figure, and then there's a little pin inside which is taped to the you don't care about that. You just want to see the stuff. You just want to see the stuff. So this is the pin that it comes with. I'll probably do another shot of this, splicey it in. It's definitely not just shat out. The production of this was thought out. You can see that with the packaging and everything like that. It wasn't just kind of thrown out the door. I'll probably wind up doing a better shot of this too, because my camera's probably not focusing on it very well. But I do have a few issues with it. The arms, since they followed the design so close, the arms aren't held on by joints. They're like little wires. Not wires, but it's weird. It's a little... This one arm is just a little too flimsy for my taste, goddammit. Overall, though, I really like it. There's nothing wrong with the print quality. It looks very clean. Painting's done well. It's not bad. Maybe a little lighter than normal. And I'll do another little splicey shot of this next to an amiibo to compare size. Alright, deeper inside of the box. We got more postcards. Well, they're not postcards. Certificate of Authenticity, number 170. There you go, number 170. A couple of lithograms or whatever you want to call them. And then finally, the box for the game, the thing y'all probably want to see the most. Actually cool, it's not like a flat mat or anything like that. Very shiny. I like it. And then just same thing on the other side. Now the only problem I have with this is there's so much packed in it that it's hard to open without bending. God. Ugh. There we go. Just gonna force it open. I'm gonna take the card out first. And inside we have a poster. And this is a great poster, man. Like, I really like this. It's just a shame that they had to pack it in the way that they did, because it's all folded and creased and stuff like that. So, like, I mean, you'd have to really do some work to undo the damage that, you know, the folding did to this. But again, it's not like a thin paper. It actually is nice. So you might have a good chance of straightening it out a little bit. I'm going to roll this up now that it's out of the box. I'm not going to keep it folded up. I'm not putting that back in the box. And then you get a really nice color manual. The outside stock is definitely a lot thicker than the inside paper. Story, controls, gameplay, continue, password, items, ledger, and barriers. Ledges and barriers. Special techniques. You know, I'll show you that in a little bit. We'll get to the game. I'll play it. I'll do a little bit of it. It's actually really tough. It's not like a really easy game. And then we got the blue card. The galactic blue card is what they called it, I believe. There you go. Again, it's not like the one NES reproduction that they did. It's an actual NES cart, which is nice, and it's not flat. It's actually got the little grooves on it and the texture. It's nice. I like stuff like that. It sucks it legally can't have the Nintendo logo on it or anything like that. But I mean, if you really cared, you can get a label made for it. But it's definitely nice. All right, so let's go ahead and actually try the game out, the most important part of the whole package. Retrobit presents. Directed by, I can't even read it, it goes by so quick, and so do these, the cutscenes, the dialogue for them. So here's the cutscene that was added to the game. That wasn't in the North American release originally. There's a lot more to it. If you want, you could check it out later or something. This is interesting too. It says 2019 IREM Software Engineering, published by Retrobit. It's pretty cool. So it's your typical atypical run and gun game, you know. Nothing too nuts. Cool looking enemies. It controls great. It feels great to play. But the cool part about it is the ability to reverse gravity. And later on in the game, they definitely introduce some really cool puzzles around that whole mechanic, which is probably the selling point for the game for most. That, you know, it definitely makes it stand out. I know you can do it in there's a Mega Man 5, I think. There's a stage that revolves around having to do it, but like being able to do it, you know, on your own is a little different. These are power-ups. I forgot what that does. I believe one of them makes it so that you don't take damage. Like, you can only get hit once and then you actually have to start the whole stage over. But one of them is like a shield that lets you take an additional hit, so that's nice. It's definitely needed, because like I said, this game is friggin' tough. Well, I'm gonna take a hit right here. That was definitely a gotcha moment. Game's like, ha! You stop paying attention, we're gonna get you. I thought I was gonna die. And then that makes it so your shot's a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit wider too. It's definitely wider, that's for sure. And this is new too, the warning screen. I believe it says something else on the English version. Holy crap! Well, that's the first stage boss. Oh, they're gonna let me do it again. We'll take him out. I fucked that up. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then they just give you a little rundown of your points, what you earned and stuff like that. Yeah. And then you get a stage password. Now the only way to get expert mode is to beat the whole game, and then they give you a password to start out on stage 1 with the expert mode active. Now expert mode introduces a couple of new mechanics per stage, so it changes as each stage goes on. In the instruction manual they actually explain what the difference is between normal and expert mode for each stage. As you can see, this is everything that comes with the Metal Storm Collector's Edition from Retrobit Gaming. It is a little bit more than what came with the other Collector's Edition. The figure is a nice, addition. The cart and stuff like that is all the same. The box is bigger though. It definitely looks nicer than the other boxes do. It has a lot more detail. And like I said, it looks like an ammo crate, so it kind of brings the whole package together. The figure is definitely a nice step up from the Figma pin that came with the Holy Diver Collector's Edition. Not knocking the pin, I did like it, but I think the figure's a little bit nicer though. I think we can all agree on that. Like I said, it is $10 more, coming in at $70. If you want, you can get it from Castlemania Games. I will put a reference link down below that will take you directly to where you can pre-order it. This should be shipping sometime in later in the month, somewhere between there and early January, they said. So keep your eyes on that, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, share it around, give it a thumbs up, comment, and tell me how much I suck if you want, and how whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm working on something really big right now, and I hope to have that up hopefully by Christmas. We'll see. But as for that, I'll see you guys later. You take it easy.